I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So then I wanted to get them a present to say thank you. And I thought, the problem is, I can't seem to find any. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a for true. Thank you. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were.
There's comfort in the humdrum. I know every place here.
Best check our stocks for
Do stop and Wolves drawn in!
I doubt ice will be of any use against it.
I cannot fault your prowess.
'Tis a bit early to be thanking me. The enemy yet remains.
Splendid.
Catch that thing in our bow. Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
True enough.
This is... generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Heavens, offend. Working this field's all I know. I'm not stopping.
Oh, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my
Well met, sir. Gotta take opportunities as they come on, sir.
Aftermarket item.
I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Look as long as you please.
My grey matter requires a little stimulation. Ain't no sense thinking too far ahead, anyhow.
There'll be a few heavy purses about today.
There's got to be something fun to do.
Were you not listening? The tavern, tonight. Now you know you can leave me in...
Go on, have a look.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes. Be well, Arisen.
'Tis the time of day when cities and towns hum with the rhythms of life. I dare say I've become...
A grand adventure awaits us. I just know it. I hope I can count on you in a...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, if ever you've need of an ear to listen.
I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the Arisen.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Right, just follow me.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Also, I've learned.
Hoi, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers? Oh, just look. These should brighten the sisters' day. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whom all you have to do is find a silver stone. Put it under your... But there's the problem. I've been looking all... Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Aris? For true. I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhaps... silver ore will serve. We can purchase it, or mine it up ourselves.
I quite agree.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
This looks as good a place as any.
Look as long as you please.
I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray.
We have been entrusted with a...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Do not forget that we work...
Shall we get some rest then?
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much... to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am... Look... Vim and vigor.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? What would you of me? I'll have no trouble.
I expect this ore will suffice for the silver stone Miss Daphne requested. Let us deliver it to her now. Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
A guide is most welcome.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Oh, just say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. I want to tell them how oh, it's so shiny. Oh.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
I quite agree.
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Welcome. Last night's scuffle, well met.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we...
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to... the foremost hospitality in... You know where to find. Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospitality. Much obliged.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist.
Always a pleasure.
Welcome. All this hustle and bustle.
I know every face here.
The hunting for one day.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
They say the Sovereign was bathed in the dragon's fell flame, such that his countenance was burned beyond recognition.
So tight. I can just about anywhere.
Quiet at last.
I would appreciate...
You are the Arisen. Follow me. Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you?
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melve. Melve, I say. I'm not sure. We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
What to do about combat training?
I wish the Minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
Such quietude is a blessing.
I think he's so not. There's a waste of time.
Oh, could use a rest. I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Mayhap I'll come here and update you.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at...
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word now. If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return.
Surely none more important than this.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of you.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Quite the predicament.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which, let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are a meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilt between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it, and ere it slips my mind, pray, take this.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this phase's... Hello? But what precisely is that?
As a reward, you will of course require raiment befit.
Shall we pay Miss Daphne another visit? I find myself wondering how the young lass fares. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Could you come over here? Good. We're here.
What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about this? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be that's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place.
Now we seek gold ore. Though it is sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
You have my support.
market, methinks.
Something good will come of today.
Drawn to quiet.
There's surely no fate more.
It would be a wasted opportunity not to make our delivery while we're here.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
'Tis as you say. Our road was a long one.
Boy, you risen. Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to... Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the Now lots of people who live nearby, of the priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round. I want to help them, but apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us... Oh, thanks. I'll talk to the priests in the meantime.
Now we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops or make some ourselves by combining...
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid. Oh, thank you.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done aiding the sick. I only hope efforts go a ways towards improving life in the slums.
Right you are.
Oh, sir, pray excuse my boldness. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see. And oh, thank you. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it concerns is... You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray.
Would you mind coming over here? I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
Always another errand to see to. I ought to find someone to buy me a drink. Wish I could go on a fresh
To press on. There's much needs doing. Suppose I could visit someplace new.
I'm back. I've more time than I know how to spend.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would... But I forget myself. You must be... I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. It is my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his...
Diana! Would you paint my mother a criminal? Perhaps I ought...
Young master, I meant no of...
Diana has the right of it. though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows... By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid!
It was in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her...
Quite the predicament. Beg pardon, sir, but might I have a moment? See, a friend of mine hath an empty house. Wouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own. What say you? Well, you needn't decide this. No easy answers.
Good day to you.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Few can afford perpetual. Well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Few can afford perpetual.
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again. You wanted to ask me if I... So, I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not...
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Maybe I'll make myself scarce.
So tired. I've barely the room to tie my boots.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Quite the predicament.
Still looking? Well...
Look, young master.
Indeed. I could be staring at Diana. Will you dress her and instruct her?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems... She was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that
Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot. In that...
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but that is not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides.
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot. Well, I must confess, I only hope I... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. Now, I really must be going.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come
predicament. I've more time than I know how to spend.
Oh, sir, the young master has not returned. I beg you, find him and bring him safely home. If aught were to befall him,
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
Wait for the new equipment's coming.
stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
All my troubles clean away this place.
Scary. I've never seen one.
Tad rowdy.
Time this place. Now I have to go to market on top of all else. How can I get more customers?
Forgive me for last night's scuffle.
Living's hard, but...
I have the presents to command.
Good day, sir.
Now, stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
In every hence, horns are not to mention. They are 'tis clear their
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you...
The hours seem to fly when I'm...
Witness
Come on!
mine.
Don't drag this house out of the car.
Before you earn my spite!
Stop! Hey!
Whatever am I to do?
I'll turn you into a bit of cushion.
Well done, Master.
I've got to spend the day here.
Come on then. Everyone has their own reasons for doing battle. Knowing that doesn't make it easier to join the fray.
Quite
You there! Help me, please! The thieves have been surrounded! I can't get away! Ah! 'Tis you! You have my gratitude, but do excuse me.
While in another world, I have...
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack.
It's this way.
If you've a quarrel, take it up with me.
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
sworn I had ought to attend.
Yes, easy today.
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
What to do?
It's been a hard day. Pleasant place. Make for pleasant thoughts. I'm ready for patrol. Lots to do.
Well met,
Precious
sir.
little time. Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Tis my duty to hear the people's concern.
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our...
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply... If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort.
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform...
You came to see me. Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. It was by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been... Well, now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to all who seek to abet her will be tried.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellion?
Aye, that's the long and short.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader... For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect the...
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns... You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would know as she left the village that she might fulfill her charge. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen...
Well met, sir.
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Follow me, if you would.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Goblin!
Wait hard, be sure to avoid open flame.
Expecting mercy. A well-aimed strike. Strike where it hurts. While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
Look there. I spy another stand.
Why don't we go take a look? Come to think of it, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Fascinating.
Those recruits don't know pommel from point.
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
'Tis as you say.
And I might just let you leave. What's I might just let you leave. Go on, run.
Over here, if you please.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Go right ahead.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Patience wears thin.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Wolves, Master! 'Tis weak to fire. Would you mind coming over here? Shall we prop up our tent and get out of the rain for a spell?
I knew it to be so. I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
We have an opening! Focus your attacks!
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
No quarrel here.
I could have done no better.
Think nothing of it.
Splendid. Over here, if you please.
I will fix it here and now!
Keep that up.
That's it. A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We've found a hidden path. This sort of discovery really lifts the spirits.
Do you mean to proceed? My, you're a bold one.
Excellent work.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
You have been tarred, Arisen. Where onto the flame?
Why, thank you, dear.
Something for the trouble.
Pray, follow me.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
To the growing out.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
Follow me, if you would.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
It quails. My deepest thanks. 'Tis the least I can offer after all.
Tis a bit far. Perhaps we might employ the services of an ox cart?
Such a strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Tis a hobgoblin!
Frey, follow me. You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire. The day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight.
At once, Master.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
you mind coming over here?
I shan't let them get you.
I have a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
That was well thought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Much obliged. I hope this serves to convey my...
Follow me, if you would.
Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us sort of use.
Let us make our way over to it while 'tis in our sights.
There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you. Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
An abandoned campsite, just waiting to be claimed.
Surely a rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings.
A tad too high, methinks. Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Goblins, master! Over here, if you please.
The Arisen has been drenched! Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Leapworms can prove troublesome.
Let us remain calm and deliver the beasts their end.
Time must be tedious if you resort to challenging beasts to mounts.
You ought not to be so careless.
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Shall I destroy that explosive cast for us, Master? Shall I assist?
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Seems we've stumbled into Saurian territory.
I can proceed no further. Would you mind coming over here? 'Tis this way.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that...
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
I've held my tongue till now, but no longer. You would leave one of your own to die. This is impermissible. A village is nothing without its people. Sacrifice as Half's leader, You ought to strive to do whatever you can to bring him. Can you truly say this decision benefits your people, Jonas?
Who are you to question me? I'll suffer none of your impudence.
I, Jonas. I am an outsider, and therefore have no reason to heed any commands you would give. I shall follow my own will, and do what must need. All those with the strength and courage to do the same, join me at Storm...
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to browse my wares. For bread and board, you'll find none better. Glad to be of service, sir.
Sir Ulrika is ever a beacon of hope. Let us make haste and join her at Stormwind Cave. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Here we are.
'Tis you. Have you come to join us in our rescue effort? My thanks. We shan't fail with you, but the captured villager ought to be within. Let us...
We will likely find our charge in the cave's depths. Shall we press on? I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Over here, if you please. I will not be swayed. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I'm saved.
Thank heavens you yet live. Let us be on our way. The other villagers shall be thrilled.
Shall we report our results? The mission was a success. I wonder what Sir Jonas will have to say of our efforts. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
Ah, yes. That sounds
a tad too high, methinks.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
You have returned triumphant, I see.
Indeed. And now that the task is done, I shall leave Har village, ne'er to return. In exchange, I beg you to forgive those who joined me. I incited them, and so I alone ought to suffer the penalty of exile. Yet I will go forth from this village with my head held high.
There'll be no need for that, Ulrika. In light of your good deeds, all shall...
After you left, we who remained discussed that which our village treasures most. It is as you yourself have said. A village is nothing without its people. We ought to have learned that lesson well after the dragon chased us from our homes. Yet 'twas your heartfelt plea that reminded us of it. Ulrika, would you honor our village by becoming its chief? 'Tis our hope that you will guide us, and that your kindness and wisdom shall unite our people.
Aye. If that is what is needed, I shall rise to the call of duty. I vow...
Where would our village be without you, Sir Arisen? Many...
To think I would meet you here. I cannot return to Merg. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to pray. Give my regards to everyone back home. Tell them that I swear to return as soon...
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. It is raining cats and drakes.
There's naught to be done but suffer out.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. I'll wager I could make that shot.
Go right ahead. We've got goblins! You have my protection.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
To provoke it. 'Twas most unwise.
'Tis folly to pick quarrels with beasts. To gain by fighting here. Best we push on.
Approaching the capital always sets the mind at ease.
Do not let up your guard till we are inside the gates.
That's just what I was thinking.
Home at last.
Welcome home.
Thank you, Diana. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard...
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me that...
A picture, you say?
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support.
For you? Oh.
I think I could arrange that.
Yes. Well...
All this racket. Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Do be sure to leave the house unseen, and fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may come, Diana. I would speak with you alone.
What was that all about? Mother seemed...
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the Watchhead's missus. Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand over. But his lordship doesn't. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a... Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but that's the sort of man that noble is, you see.
Doesn't seem right, this.
I've naught to say to the likes of you.
To think the lady here, are all the nobles so kind?
'Tis a relief. What was that all about?
So what'll it be? Not to twist your arm? Well, you needn't decide this. Will someone do aught about this?
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
Are all the nobles so kind? I can't wait to...
What's going on? Doesn't seem...
I've naught to say to the likes of you.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should...
Be glad to assist you. Do come again. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad. Glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
Oh, there's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
Welcome. Well met.
Have I incurred your wrath in some respect, Master?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master.
Well met, sir. Forgive me. I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. That girl's always running off on some... Now listen, 'tis a... Welcome and well met. Don't think I'm...
Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again. Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. arrive. So... Before you check the price, just... Remember, misers hope to see you again.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master story.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
In every hence, or not to mention, 'tis clear their
Good day to you.
This ox cart, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Time to be heading home.
Whatever am I to do?
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melv and me as well. It isn't much, but here, I would not see you go unrewarded for your trouble. A firm resolve has taken root in my heart since we met. I may be past my prime as a fighter, and if anyone can master this technique, 'tis you. Go on, humor an old man.
I'll earn the coin I need to is as welcome as fine ale.
We have reached our destination.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Should I be up to today?
What's to do? That precious little time.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you...
What should I do?
Time.
We're done. Hobgoblin!
You're soaked!
Do try not to catch cold.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Truly?
Let's take it easy today. Well met, since you're acting up.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Quite the predicament.
There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change, once we have attended the coronation. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Ah, masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances as such. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we There is much we ought to tend to. Ah, masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, do not forget that we
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim the title. It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Can't wait for the new equipment to come.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't to be a masquerade this day. I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled.
Just how I like. This is a peaceful place.
my watch finishes without incident.
Aught I can do for you?
Just nodded off for a moment there. Not much going on.
Our soldiers need better training.
I'm in fine fettle today.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Such peace. Reign eternal.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it possible.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet up a moment.
I can ask for no more than that.
Always the same dismal affair.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here.
Not gathering much of a crowd today.
Would that all my days were...
I'm frightfully busy. No time.
Our first sovereign in decades. Last.
Have you
to
heard?
the end of
There's to be more restrictions.
I shan't let anything spoil my
My list of duties grows e'er longer.
What am I to do with myself all day?
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Random politics are no concern of mine.
Not in port ever happens here.
Such cheap drink. 'Tis not at all to my taste.
Is this fast truly to the sovereign's taste?
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it possible.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
Another
As I
fancy
hear it,
party hosted
It
by
turned
the
from the
Arisen.
high road.
No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire.
It would seem our sovereign...
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache from dancing.
Such quietude is a blessing.
All this revelry in war's wake.
My sword arm.
If you've naught to say, I...
On me today, what's the only place I can find?
Happiness is a full schedule.
So tired. I've barely
Mayhap
been
certain
now.
shall contrive to entertain.
Mindless labor is for mindless men.
All this revelry in war...
I've little enough to spend on it. I find dressing for these occasions awfully.
Surely these extravagances cannot content.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Surely someone will ask me to dance so long.
I'm just
Days
grateful
for
I get
us
to
are
leave
assigned as all is well.
Got to focus.
These festivities are part of...
Now, we who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles.
It's a shame. Lost our night.
What am I to do with these
There's comfort.
We're the best there is, and that's... It's a shame.
Naught compares to a real
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
All this revel.
I only pray my watch finishes without it. Just about anything.
We're the best there is, and that's that.
What I can do for you?
Just with my task. 'Tis an enigma. So back and forth I go on an... Would that all my...
Ah, naught but dreary.
Is this fast truly to the...
A court full of nobles and not
Such
one noble.
cheap drink. 'Tis not at all to my taste.
'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here.
Work done graciously. Work done poorly.
A welcome respite. All that hustle and bustle.
I'll have nightmares if I
Back to it, I suppose. It is our duty to see this peace protected.
may have a banquet would alleviate the tedium.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
My sword arm. Dull days for us are assigned the perfect meditation.
Almost nodded off for a moment there.
Tis our duty.
When
to
does
see
my
this
watch
peace.
end? I've clean forgotten.
What we must.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master? We shall remain here.
I do so enjoy these nights of games.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Head will run if aught goes awry.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
Are assigned the work done graciously is work done poorly.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
Here I might reflect on your affairs.
Why, no. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless, noble.
You were posted in front of the passage yesterday, right? Next time, don't leave all in front of the door. I had a hell of a time wrenching the damn thing open.
Beg your pardon. I'll be mindful of that from now on. Mayhaps someone should put up a sign, eh?
Head will roll.
Surely these extravagances cannot
No. We who are gathered here are naught.
just about anywhere.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
hoping we get no brutes tonight.
Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Voices carried on the wind.
Worrying's giving me an achy back.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Once the day's work is done,
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
Oh, welcome, sir.
To each their own.
Can't help but talking or whispering when I'm here.
Whatever am I to do?
Once the day's work is done,
I've had some loss from patrons. At least all my patrons have been kind so far.
Off to... Well met, sir. You seem it is all a matter of who strikes your fancy, sir.
Well met, sir. So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our party is... reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Won't someone do aught about this?
It's quiet about.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
I've made my bed. Now to lie in it.
Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... Well, well. He is merely Desa's puppet then. Even were he to be removed. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this. He seems a man of import. And yet, pray, allow me to...
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is...
There is much we ought to tend to. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place? Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we...
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist.
You. Always a pleasure.
Peruse at your deck.
Oh, could use a rest.
See, interested in my wares?
Welcome. My feet always take me here.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?